I'm not homeless, but I play homeless on TV, and I'm getting ready for the party. It's a joke. I just want to comment about items 91, 86, and 90. And I just want to bring to you all's attention that Tampa does not have a homeless problem. They have homeless people, and they're not accommodating the few homeless people that they have because of politics. And you can't arrest people for laying down in the park on Franklin, which is what's actually happening. You can't continue to stop people from feeding homeless people like they do on Sundays over next to the Greyhound. The police sat out there Sunday and told them that they can't come back. And they had to find another place. But in the 80s, all the rich people moved out of the city limits into the suburbs, got everybody to help them follow them to the suburbs, and then in 2000, late 90s, they transformed, moved back to the city, and now they don't want homeless people around them, and it's not fair. And somebody saying that they're being accosted, there's people out there, promise you they are begging, but they're not stealing, they're not robbing, they're not killing. And freedom of speech is, you can say whatever you want to say. It is what it is. But I just wanted to come and say what I had to say because nobody on this board or out of this audience is no better than a homeless person. In total darkness, we're all the same. And sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. You never either one forever. And there's people with PhDs, council members that have fallen. And again, like the lady was saying, something needs to be done where homeless people can have a place to be during the daytime so they don't have to hang out in front of the law building in the grass or at the park. And again, I reiterate, Tampa do not have a homeless problem. They have homeless people and they're just not accommodating the few homeless people that they have. Thank you.
Kevin, thank you for coming and being here because you and I have spoken before.
Yes, ma'am.
And I love what you said. You're absolutely right.
Thank you.
Kevin, we don't have a homeless problem. We do have homeless people. And it's a community coming together and all of us in the community to solve this issue and help every one of us to find ways to treat people with dignity and the respect they deserve. So I just wanted to say that because we have had conversations about this before, and thank you for coming.
Yes, ma'am. I just want to remind everybody that I'm the best homeless person because I don't rob, kill, and steal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Joe Lee. Had a few things to say. You got people that sometimes, like, for example, we're all victims. Every one of us, no matter who. Don't care what you have, what you drive, what you live in. I'm not these folks going to keep having to in general. And honestly, even since then, garbage has been going on. I'll just call it that, garbage. Depravity, negativity. Somewhere, somehow, there's a victim standing right here. Victim standing right here. You have a homeless person, even a person with a home, who's in need because they can't afford everything. I might go to, for example, you go to homeless recovery and apply for the voucher. You can't get a job because you've got all these other showerings going on where you want to try this, you want to try that, but you can't somehow. And then when you're at a position where you really can't handle it by yourself, because you can't do anything by yourself, the person then looks at you and calls you all types of detrimental things like, oh, you want to go from this to that to that to that, all you want is a handout. I didn't come for that. I didn't come to your homeless recovery program for that. I needed help to go with what I'm trying to put in. I help you to help me. And then even at times like they say out the parks, and sometimes you may sit somewhere, somebody say you can't sleep. A person has been walking around trying to do what they possibly can to get what they can. They sit, they fall asleep, you pull up and you say, I can't sleep. Oh my God, I'm tired. What am I going to do? Just keep walking. Nobody can keep on going. And there's another one. My grandmother lives on Carver City, Estelle Road. They're building the interstate. It's like, from him to me, is that big thing. What if something, I don't know, I don't really mean to speak of negativity. What if something comes off that interstate in my grandmother's yard or house? We could be out there having a good old picnic or something. And bam, there goes everybody. I just worry. I worry about that. They bought 2 streets out of the neighborhood. Those are just some good old people's places and stuff like that. I understand. But back on the notice of the homeless people, it's not a homeless problem. There are homeless people and they are in need. And it would just really matter a lot if somebody can get up and do something to help us. You know, because one day, what if one of you, of anybody else who was of ability as they are, was in the same position. You know, it's not really fair at all. You go into certain buildings or something like that, and then you got this person like, what's he doing? I'm going into the same place you're going to get what I need. I got what I have to buy what I need. Okay, so I'm short a little bit. I might ask you, could you help me? They call that panhandling. Now, some people do things with that money opposite of what they actually ask. You know, what they, like, say, for example, I need money to pay for this. And the next thing you're going to do the wrong thing with that money. That's where we get treated lawfully. I understand that. But what about the innocent ones?